You feel this rush, and it's like you're on another planet. Or when you're in a state of beauty, you're somewhere that you just think, wow, this is incredible. Your neurotransmitters are releasing, and that's the reason why you feel euphoric. Even sex can get you there. Hi, it's Naomi Sesay here, doing something different. Now, if you're new to this channel, thank you very much for being here. My channel is all about wealth, well-being, and lifestyle, but with a twist, a quantum twist. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the difference between meditation and visualization, which is a type of meditation in a way, but it has very different benefits, and which ones are best for the circumstances that you're in right now. And how do you get to choose which one you want to use at any point of your life in order to reap the benefits? So let's hit it. Meditation first. Number one, meditation lowers your stress levels. But before we talk about stress levels, we've got to talk about coherence. What is coherence? Now, coherence is when your body is in tune with each other, when the autonomic system, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, start to work in unison with your breath and your heart rate variability. Now, what is the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system? Well, we all know it, we just probably don't put a name to it. The parasympathetic nervous system is the system that lowers your stress levels, calms you down, allows you to settle in to something especially after you've had an active episode at the beginning. It kind of lowers that down. Your sympathetic nervous system is one that powers you up, gets you ready for action. It's adrenaline fueling. It makes you go, ah! And when you're in coherence, which is the first benefit of meditation, it makes those two systems work in unison with your breath, which creates a heart rate variability at a certain frequency, which lowers your stress levels. And it makes you feel, calm. So that's the first benefit of meditation, that it lowers your stress levels. And this is why people say it's not an option. In this hectic world that we live in, it's a must. The second benefit of meditation is that it oxygenates your blood. And oxygenating your blood is really important because it takes away all those cobwebs that are inside your mind when you're feeling confused and befuddled and discombobulated, all those wonderful words. It will start to make sense of those and settle those down too. So oxygenating your body absolutely gets you to a state where you feel calmer. This is the reason why when you're presenting or you're about to go into stage, breathe, because it will take away those nerves and it will allow you to feel a little bit calmer. 3, whilst you're in that coherent state, meditation allows you to have mind-body connection. Now, this is really important because that mind-body connection allows you to feel what's going on in your body eternally. When you feel what's going on in your body internally, you get intuitions of if there's a pain on your side, could it be your stomach? And suddenly you have insights of maybe it was something I ate, or maybe it's something a little bit more sinister. So that mind-body connection is crucial in your states of meditation. And meditation, when you're in a coherent state, allows you to do that. So that's another benefit. Benefit number 4, meditation allows you to regenerate those cells that might have been torn whilst you were doing exercise, or might have been damaged whilst you were having your lifestyle, like drinking alcohol or smoking. And it helps you to actually regenerate and repair those cells because you're in coherence. Now, how that happens is that when your frequency raises, your body starts to activate in a way that it stimulates the cells. And as it stimulates the cells, it starts pushing up all the nonsense or all the stuff you don't want in your cells out of the cells, and allows the cells to regenerate at a much cleaner, higher level. The next benefit of meditation is that it allows you to step into a place of compassion and empathy. Now, when you're in a coherent state and you're very, very still, you feel like your body is sometimes not there. It kind of like feels like it's immaterial. And that's the place where you start to have a lot of compassion and a lot of empathy for yourself and perhaps for others as well. So the more you actually practice meditation, the higher the level of your compassion and empathy starts to grow. This is why when you see monks who are in the Himalayas, they feel like nothing phases them. And they're always so kind of like open to everything. And this is a state that we've got to practice being in over and over again until it becomes a habit. And the next benefit of meditation is it's mood enhancing. After you've come out of that meditation, you suddenly feel refreshed. You feel happy. You feel like you can take on life again. So this is the reason why meditation is now being taught in schools and in armies and all sorts of places that didn't usually use these principles of meditation. Right, let's move on to the other side and have a look at active meditation or visualization. Now, the same principles apply. You have to get yourself into a coherent state. And this is where it starts to get very interesting, because in visualization, although you get yourself into your coherent state, you do have the lowering of the cortisol, of the stress level, and you start to feel calm. But then you start to ramp it up a little bit. And you start to ramp it up by raising your energy field. And by raising your energy field, you raise the frequency of your bioenergy. Now, in another video that I did a couple of weeks ago, it was about the information that rides on our bioenergy field. And we have 400 billion bits of it, and they're all at different frequencies. When you raise your energy field, you click in to information that are at higher frequencies that you don't even know are there. And that is really important. When you're able to click into an energy field that's around you that you never even knew was there, you start to bleed in information. That bleeding in of information into your own mix of information starts to give you ideas, creativity, insights, and moments of clarity. This is so important if you want to direct your life into new spaces, into new times, because this information totally changes your perception of life. So that's the second benefit of visualization, that it raises your frequency of the energy field that holds information that's around you. Number 3, active meditation stimulates your nervous system and your lymphatic system because of the fact that you've raised the energy level. Your lymphatic system can only move if you move. It doesn't have an organ to pump lymphatic fluid throughout your body to get rid of all the sewage and all the nonsense that we have consumed throughout the days and throughout the weeks. So you have to literally move, but by active visualization, you stimulate the lymphatic and the nervous system, and they start to pump out all the sewage and cleans out the body. The fourth benefit of active visualization is the increase of DHEA. Now you can read what the DHEA is at the bottom of the screen here, but DHEA basically is what stimulates your cells to regenerate at a high optimum level. When you do that, it halts aging. I call it the anti-aging agent or the anti-aging hormone, and it makes your skin look amazing, because we all know that your skin and every cell of your body changes every single day. Your whole skeletal cells change every year. So you have a different skeletal body than you did last year. Same with your stomach and your eyes and your skin. So when you're able to regenerate your cells at a high optimum level through active visualization, you'll find that your body becomes suppler, looks younger, and you'll feel fresher, and it will start to repair all your body. Now, talking about repairing all your body, that's number 5. As your DHEA levels goes up and your cells start to regenerate at a higher level, the repair of your body, the wear and tear of your body starts to repair at a higher level. And that is great if you're a sports person. That's great if you do heavy lifting or you do any kind of manual work. That's great even if you sit and you're doing a lot of brain work, like if you're doing your homework, for example, because it will regenerate the cells of all the stuff that we've actually absorbed throughout the day, all the electromagnetic fields that we absorb through our telephones and through television and through the mask poles outside. So raising your DHEA levels and regenerating your cells is a definite benefit of visualization. Number 6, connects the information in your biofield to higher levels of information in your environment and beyond. Now, if you're looking to manifest anything in your life, you have to add more information in order to understand where the opportunities and the peoples and the events are in order for you to go and get those opportunities, those peoples and events. When you raise your level of vibration, information that's sitting at a higher level than what's in your biofield right now starts to actually resonate. And as it resonates, it starts to bubble up into information inside your energy field and into your consciousness. And as it starts to bubble up into consciousness, you start to see different things. You start to think, oh my God, I just realized something, those eureka moments. Or you start to see things in a different perception that you just think, got it, I know what the solution is. All I have to do is ... So your information becomes like gossamer. And that information resonates with other information that's at that same level and it seeps in. The trick is that you have to put that information into practice so that it becomes a habit in your neurological system so you can do it again and again and again. Number 7, once you get coherent and your vibration is high and you're in that state where you're receptive to information, you start to have clear vision, kind of like an intuitive vision of knowing this is what I need to do. This is where I'm going to go next. This is what I need to do next. And that moment of clarity suddenly becomes obvious to you and you wonder why you didn't spot it. The reason why you didn't spot it before is because you weren't at that vibrational level. Everything around us is there for your taking, but you have to move with the vibrations and the levels of vibration that's around your environment in order to click and stick, in order to get the things that you want so that you resonate with that information that you need in order to get on with your life. The next benefit is manifestation. So when you're in that state, it's much easier to visualize exactly what you want and to manifest, but there's a caveat. People think that anyone can just manifest anything, and people actually already do, but they manifest stuff they don't want. So why is that? Why is it that some people can manifest the things they want and other people manifest the things they don't want? Well, it lies in your emotional state. Sometimes we have an emotional state that is unconscious. It's at the back of our head. It's a default that we don't even realize that we're doing because we haven't actually recognized it ourselves yet because we've done it so many times. Our body has taken over and just gives it to you all the time without you even asking, why are you giving this to me? So this information, this emotional information is still embedded inside your energy field. And so when you go to manifest something, you're coming from the information of the default. And so when something comes to you, you're like, why is this happening again? So I would say that although when you raise your level of meditation to an active level where you're able to actually have information that's resonating at a higher frequency, check your emotions. Check what you feel and think. Check and see what's around you that gives you the evidence and the mirror of how you actually are conducting your life. Another benefit is that it releases neurotransmitters. Now, neurotransmitters are those amazing peptides and hormones inside your body that get released from your brain. Things like dopamine and serotonin and GABA that allow you to feel this incredible state, the state of highness, but expansion. And when you get to that state, you're able to do amazing things because you suddenly you're in that state of high alertness, that masterful state of insight where you can actually see things that's above yourself. Now you can get into those states in other ways. It doesn't have to be active meditation or meditation. You can get through those ways by extreme sports. You know, when you do extreme sports, you feel this rush and it's like you're on another planet. Or when you're in a state of beauty, you're somewhere that you just think, wow, this is incredible. Your neurotransmitters are releasing and that's the reason why you feel euphoric. Even sex can get you there. And the final benefit is transcendence. When you're at that level, when you're really still, but everything around you feels like it's vibrant and alive because of the neurotransmitters, you start to get into a state of transcendence. Transcendence is when you can actually pull out of yourself and be the observer and watch the characters on your stage work their work. But you can look at that and see meaning into it, but dispassionately. So you don't judge whether it's good or bad, you just see it for what it is. That's a great place to be, in that transcendence place, because you detach yourself emotionally from the things that have triggered you in the past. But you also detach yourself emotionally from the things that feel absolutely exciting, like winning £50,000. You become detached. It doesn't have any meaning in that way anymore. But the meaning of transcendence is expansive. You suddenly see that the world suddenly becomes smaller, that you're one with the world. And this is when your compassion and your empathy comes in, because you feel that you want to create that world into a beautiful place where you can now live in the physical world. Sounds very ethereal, but that's where we're going. And the more you start to practice active meditation, the more powerful you become in creating your wealth, creating your health, your lifestyle, and your well-being. So those are the different benefits between meditation and visualization. So you can choose which ones are best suited for any type of situation in your life right now. Tell me, what kind of meditation do you love doing, and how do you go about doing it? I would love to know. And also let us know whether you have manifested anything from either one of those meditations, whether it's active meditation or just regular meditation. And don't forget, meditation is your meditation. It's your room. It's your seat of power. You don't have to do it in any other way but in your way. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the videos that I produce. Lovely seeing you here. See you in the next one.